Welcome back here once again, everyone. Now, I haven't seen Lightyear or Top Gun Maverick yet. When I wanted to go and watch Top Gun Maverick, it was sold out. The two times I wanted to go and see it, was sold out. So that should tell you it's doing really good, right? As for Lightyear, I am not going to spend my money to go and watch that in cinema. I really don't see the need to go and spend my money. I might watch it, I might stream it when it comes out for streaming. I might watch it then. I may do a review for it or not. I'm not going to 100% say so yet. But what I wanted to talk about this time around is why Top Gun is doing so good and Lightyear is not. Again, as I say, I haven't seen the movies yet, but from what I've heard, what I've seen being shown about it, I can see the reasons as to why. Now let's look at Lightyear first, for instance. The first thing about what really angered a lot of people with Lightyear, but okay, before that, when I first saw that they were going to make a Lightyear movie, I was like, okay, this might be good, but my original thought was, if you're doing Lightyear, it has to be Buzz Lightyear Star Command. That's the whole story behind it, because Buzz Lightyear came out of the movie Toy Story, and it was built around him that he was a astronaut space fighter sort of thing, connected to the organization Star Command, right? So that's what I was thinking. It was probably going to be a movie about it. I mean, I know they did do a Buzz Lightyear cartoon some years ago. It wasn't fantastic, wasn't awful, but it wasn't fantastic either. So I thought maybe this was a chance for them to do a series, a movie about Buzz Lightyear, Star Command, something that has to happen, because they touted this as, this is the movie that Andy saw that made him want to go and get the Buzz Lightyear action figure. But honestly speaking, from what I've heard, if Andy had seen, I don't even think Andy's parents would allow him to see the movie, but that's just with it. Now, Buzz Lightyear was in the Toy Story movies was voiced by Tim Allen. He is the voice of Buzz Lightyear, but they didn't go with him this time, and they went with Chris Evans. Now, Chris Evans played Captain America. Did a good job as Captain America. I didn't have a problem with him as Captain America. But I mean, apart from Captain America, Captain America was his biggest role. Apart from anything else, he really didn't do too many other. He's done other movies and stuff here and there. He was in that not another teen movie and stuff like that. But Captain America was the biggest movie I think he's ever been in. Now, the advertising for Lightyear didn't do it any justice at all. They put out a lot of flashy things, a trailer, one than the other, but the biggest talk around Lightyear came from the fact that they wanted to put this gay kiss into it, but I think it's between two women. From what I've heard, the scene was probably like less than 5 seconds or something. So, but that is what they really pushed with this movie. And you even had Chris Evans coming out and saying things like calling people idiots and calling them dinosaurs and things, because some of the people had a problem with it and wanted it banned in certain countries. Now, I mean, if you look at this article here from the Daily Citizen, Lightyear bombs at box office, proving to Disney that parents don't want propaganda. And this is a fact, not just for Lightyear, but when it comes to entertainment on the whole. People are sick and tired of having your propaganda message shoved down their throats. And it's even worse when you go after their children, because Lightyear is supposed to be a children's movie. Yes, any age could enjoy it, but I mean, after with the whole global pandemic of COVID, right? With the whole global pandemic of COVID and what happened, people were away from the movies and things for quite a while. So it was difficult for people to truly get a sense of going to the movies. I mean, now that things are opening back up, families want to go together to watch these things. But when you have scenes in it that people have to, that you show it to your children, because I mean, it's under Disney. Pixar Marvel, all these things are under Disney, and Disney has made it very clear that they have an agenda to push as much woke nonsense as possible. They've made that very clear early on. So here's what's happening there. What happens when a woke corporation, Disney, tries to push homosexuality in children's movies? Parents push back and the movie becomes a box office bomb. That's what happened recently with Pixar Animations, owned by Walt Disney Company. Most recent children's movie, Lightyear, which hit theaters nationwide on June 17th. A movie is generally considered a box office bomb when a major studio releases a supposedly highly anticipated and expensive film, which then fails upon release and becomes a net loss for the studio. A movie is generally considered a box office bomb when a major studio releases a supposedly highly anticipated and expensive film, which then fails upon release and becomes a net loss for the studio. To date, Lightyear has grossed $158 million in movie theaters worldwide, of which $94 million is domestic earnings. That may sound like a lot, but the Walt Disney Company spent $200 million to produce the film, and that doesn't even include tens of millions more spent in printing and advertising costs. So they spent a lot of money for this film, and they have not even broken even, so to speak, or even surpassed at all. They barely holding on. But I mean, you may think to yourself that Chris Evans may have thought himself that, people may want to go and see the movie because of him or the other. There are people like you as Captain America, but when you go out insulting people, saying things like people are stupid and call them dinosaurs for having a problem with it, people don't want these things forced on their children. They want to go and enjoy movies and sit down there and have fun while watching. Now, Lightyear is a Pixar movie. It's not doing very well at all. However, Minions, The Rise of Gru, is doing much better than them, and that is also a Pixar movie. Why Minions, The Rise of Gru can succeed at the box office where Lightyear failed? The Despicable Me prequel will reveal whether Pixar's flop is indicative of larger struggles for animated films. Minions, The Rise of Gru will keep June's box office hot streak rolling into July. Whatever the outcome, the film performance will tell studios and theaters the recent struggles of Disney Pixar's Lightyear are indicative of larger problems from animated family films. Yeah, I mean, now, again, as I say, Minions, The Rise of Gru. When the first Despicable Me movie, I watched it, I liked it, it was fun. The second one was okay. I didn't so much dig the third one. I thought that was kind of waste. And then the Minions movie, for me, wasn't fantastic. I liked the ending when Gru showed up at the end. That was really the one part I really liked about it. And there's certain things about it, like when there was Minion in for a vampire that was funny. But overall, the movie didn't really do much for me. But what it is about these movies is that it's family fun entertainment. People want to go and watch that. You have to stay true to the source material. This is the problem with Lightyear. You have something to build on with Lightyear. You have a story that was established in the Toy Story movies. You have Tim Allen, who is the voice of Buzz Lightyear. Bring him back. That's the first step you want to do. Keep it family friendly. Focus on the story. Build a story around Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear, Star Command, you build a story around that, because, I mean, okay, if it's not connected to toys, nobody's really going to want to see it, because Toy Story was a huge hit that really pulled in a lot of people. You can build from that. If you want to make it a movie that Andy saw that made him want the thing, and you have to focus it on what makes sense for the Toy Story mythos. That could work, but they didn't do that. They kept trying to push propaganda, and people are sick and tired of it. And it's not just Disney. Netflix does it. You see it in comics. You see it all over the place. Entertainment being bombarded by people pushing these messages that people are outwardly rejecting because they're sick and tired of it. They're sick and tired of it just because you want to prove that, okay, you are so good and happy and done with the alphabet community. Fine, good for you. But when you go after people's children, trying to instill this into movies for children when they're young, to make them start to wonder, because you're saying to yourself, well, okay, if the parents don't want to teach them, we are going to push this on to them and make them question everything, and then, you know, whatever and the other. But you keep taking advice from people who don't know what they're talking about. In comparison now, you have Top Gun Maverick. Top Gun Maverick catapults past 1 billion at worldwide box office. Now again, as I say, I haven't seen the movie yet, but from what I understand, it focuses on what it's supposed to be about. It's about Maverick coming back, flying jets, flying some cruises, and what I do understand is that they didn't do a whole set of camera tricks and all kind of thing with this. They actually had fighter jets flying and they were videotaping it, so the moves and you will see were actual fighter jet pilots doing it. You understand me? And this is what people were actually interested in. This is what people liked about it, because they are seeing, what they are seeing is a movie that has a message that they are interested in, and the message is simple. This is about fighter jets. This is about Maverick. This is about actually having actually saying that, you know, proud to be an American jet fighter, and you're doing this, and this is what people liked. This is what people liked about the movie. This is why it has gone past $1 billion, because as I said at the beginning of this video, when I wanted to go and see it, was sold out the two times I actually got an opportunity to go and see it. It was sold out. Top Gun Maverick. I mean, and the first Top Gun movie came out years ago. People liked it, okay. I saw some of it, and I didn't see all of it. I'm not going to say I'm an expert on it or anything like that. But you have Tom Cruise come back here with this movie, and you did it right, because you see in a time when people are actually pushing a bunch of nonsense that people are not interested in. You get a movie that focuses on what people are looking at. With the actuals now counted, Paramount Skydance's Top Gun Maverick has soared to over 1 billion globally through Sunday. That includes 520.8 million domestically and 486.1 million from 65 international markets for the Tom Cruise star. The international box office weekend came in higher than estimated on Sunday, with 45.7 million, and newcomer Korea is showing staying power with 14.2 million. So you see, you're getting a lot of love for this movie because people like what they're seeing, they enjoy the movie, people are going back to watch it. Again, as I say, sold out when I wanted to see it both times. People want to enjoy movies, they want to relax, they want to have fun. When you're not doing that, you're damaging yourself. So why has Lightyear flopped? Because it didn't focus on the original story that people wanted. Bad advertising that focused on the wrong things. And you have, I want to make this point. A lot of these actors really just need to learn to just promote your movie and shut up. That is it. Promote your movie and shut up. Not everything is an opportunity for you to come out there and scream at people and tell them, well, you know, oh, you're stupid and you're idiots and you're dinosaurs. No. A lot of these actors, and I think most of these companies need to hire people to rein them in sometimes, because you cannot just keep mouthing off anything. If you don't know what to say nothing. Just go out there, promote your movie, and leave. But when you have movies and things on Disney, and Disney programming these people to say whatever, it just makes it worse. Case in point, look at what happened with Star Wars. This is a continuous thing with it. The Star Wars franchise, down the toilet. Doctor Who, down the toilet. Comic books, down the toilet. Even animated TV shows about comics and things, down the toilet. Not making, I mean, in the last few years, the only one that came that was good, was Invincible. That stuck mostly to the story that was in the comic. Rest of it, I mean, you know, you have Young Justice came out, you know, they crap. But this is what is going on. So this is why Lightyear failed, because it didn't focus on what it needed to. Start pushing agendas that people were not interested in. People want a family-friendly movie to take their kids to enjoy themselves. That's not what you were doing. You're trying to push a propaganda. A scene that was probably less than 5 seconds got all the talking points from this movie. That was wrong. Meanwhile, Top Gun Maverick is doing damn good because that had an actual story, focused on what it needed to, stuck to that, and people enjoyed it. And when you look at Minions: The Rise of Gru, some of these so-called shill media sites are actually upset that Minions is doing better than Lightyear. Because as far as they're concerned, Lightyear should be doing so well when it's not. I'm just saying, there's a reason Top Gun Maverick is succeeding, there's a reason Lightyear is failing, and that reason boils down to storytelling and giving your audience what they want. That's it for me. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time I put out a new video. Be sure to share the video out there. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.